USC 343005, February 26, 2021. Unified Facility Criteria, Natural Gas, Liquefied Petroleum, Gas, LPG Distribution Pipelines approved for public release distribution unlimited. Chapter 1. Introduction, Purpose, Scope, Applicability, Pipeline Distribution, Natural Manufactured Gas, Liquid Petroleum Gas, Pipeline Nomenclature, Gas Gathering Lines, Transmission Line, Distribution Lines, Master Meter Operators, Administrative Agencies, Plan Reports, 1-5 Organization of Title 49, 192, USA 16, U.S. American Society of Mechanical Engineers, B31-8, and 17 Glossary, 18 References, Chapter 2, Distribution Pipeline Design, System Planning, System Layout, Pipe Location, Location Classification, Engineering Analysis, Plan Specification, Engineering Analysis, Plan Specification, Distribution Pipeline Design, Load, Diversity, Design Pressure for steel pipe, Design Pressure for plastic pipe, Maximal Allowable Operating Pressure, Increase of the maximum allowable operating pressure by uprating, alternative maximum allowable operating pressure, test requirements, Chapter 3, Material Components, Liquefied Petroleum Gas Storage Container Pipeline Material Selection, Exemption of the DoD Installation, Restricted Materials Design, Pipeline Components, Fittings, Valves, Control Gas Pressure, Overpressure Protection, Customer Meters, Regulators, Service Lines, Excessive Flow Valves, Vaults, Chapter 4, Construction, Distribution, Pipelines, Qualification Process, Welding steel of the steel pipe, Welding Procedure, Steel Pipe, Weld Qualifications, Inspection and Testing of welds, Heat Fusion, Joining, Plastic Plate, Written Joining Procedures, Joint Maker, Qualification, Pipeline Installation and Repair, Plastic Pipe Installation, Steel Pipe Installation, Chapter 5, Control of Corrosion, Metallic Pipelines, Distribution Pipeline Integrity, Chapter 6, Natural Gas Compressor Stations, per 49 CFR 192, Fuel Gas Booster Compressors, Appendix A, Best Practice, Whole Building Design Guidance and DOT for Department of Transportation Manual Operator Small Natural Gas System State Compliance, Appendix B, Glossary, B1 Acronyms, Appendix C, References and Figures. Example for Title 49 CFR 192 Natural Gas Pipeline Network 2. Example of Typical Natural Gas Distribution System 3. This page is intentionally left blank. Chapter 1, Introduction, Purpose, and Scope. The UFC is written to provide guidance to development of distribution pipelines carrying natural gas, manufactured gas, liquid petroleum gas as vapor phase. They are installed by the Department of Defense, owned property from the point of delivery of the gas supply to the point of connection, building, fuel, gas, piping. UFC implements regulation with the Code of Federal Regulations, Title 49, Part 192, Transportation of Natural Other Gas by Pipeline, Minimum Federal Standards. UFC, with applied with the DoD, is the responsible operator distribution pipeline privately owned utility provider with the designated with the responsible operator. UFC to inform government personnel of the requirements applied with the distribution pipeline document. It does not cover the building of fast gas piping system that connects the last stream downstream component with a distribution pipeline, either isolation valve, service regulator, or meter and supply fuel gas individual plants. Reference National Fire Protection Association 54 International Code Council ICC Fuel Gas Code Unified Facility Guide Specifications 2311-25 Facility Gas Pipeline Guidance when installing fuel gas piping. Document, it does not cover the systems used to convey the liquid petroleum gas and its liquid phase. Refer to the Title 49 195 UFC 3460-01 liquid phase liquid petroleum gas line pipelines transfer systems. For the National Fire Protection Association 58 International Council Code Council Get Fuel Gas Code Unified Facility Guidelines Specification 2311-25 Facility Gas Piping for guidance when installing single liquid petroleum gas storage tank or liquid petroleum gas service to a single building. 1-2 Applicability UFC apply with all planning, design, construction, operation, maintenance of the gas distribution pipeline, all appurtenances wherever the DoD design is responsibly operated. 1-3 the pipeline distribution. 131 natural gas manufactured gas. Regulation Title 49 CFR 192 apply to every part of the gas pipeline with a point of gas production connection with the service line components of the building, the fuel gas piping system, an electronic version of Title 49 CFR 192 found with electronic CFR website. with Title 49 CFR 192, the three distinct types of pipeline are described: gathering pipelines, transmission pipelines, distribution pipelines. See Figure 1.1 with a graphical representation of Title 49 CFR 192 natural gas pipeline systems. Gathering pipelines are not under the authority of the scope of the USC, with the transmission pipelines typically owned and operated by the gas suppliers not covered by this USC, with the transmission lines installed by the Department of Defense installation are under the easement with the Department of Defense to a responsible owner. Example of Title 49 CFR 192 natural gas line pipeline production wells, gathering lines, natural gas pipeline, transmission lines, processing plant, compressor stations, liquid natural gas plant, underground storage, city gate, large volume customer, distribution system meters, and regulators. Gas pipelines for which the Department of Defense responsible operator typically classified with the distribution pipeline character of the pipeline receive the gas from a gas utility provider who delivers medium of the regulated pressure of the gas supplied to the distribution pipeline located with the Department of Defense installation. See Figure 1.2 with the graphical representation of natural gas distribution pipeline. Figure 1.2 example of the typical natural gas distribution system. Natural gas distribution system. The circle is a regulator, the valve and meter. So we have the transmission pipeline, city gate, high pressure 60 psi gauge, low pressure psi gauge, half a psi, quarter psi gauge, residential lines, commercial and industrial. 1.3 Liquid petroleum gas or LPG, Title 49, 192 apply with liquid petroleum gas distribution pipeline conveyed in with liquid petroleum gas vapor phase, the pipeline conveying with liquid petroleum gas not covered under the Title 49, 192, but is regulated with the Title 49 CFR 195. Transportation has the liquid by pipeline, Title 49 CFR 195, 195, 1B1 rights, exemptions of the ability to have the liquid transport and gaseous state exemption implements by default, Title 49 CFR 192 as a regulation document Title 49 CFR 192.192.11 and refers to the vapor phase with liquid petroleum gas. Petroleum gas regard the petroleum gas pipelines of the Title 49 CFR 192 and the National Fire Protection Association 58 with the National Fire Protection Association 58 prevailing in the event of the conflict. National Fire Protection Association 58. 1 second. National Fire Protection Association applies to liquid petroleum gas, liquid petroleum storage containers, pipeline conveyed liquid petroleum gas and vapor phase. The U.S. provides guidance vapor phase distribution pipeline and liquid storage container to serve the distribution pipeline. Please refer to UFC 346001 guidance liquid petroleum gas piping system. Alright, Title 49 CFR 192.192.1 B5 allows two exemptions of applicability for any pipeline system transport only petroleum gas. 5. The regulations of the Title 49 CFR 192 not apply within pipeline to a pipeline system that transport petroleum gas, air mixture to fewer than 10 customers in proportional system located in a public place, or a single combustor and single system located in the customer premises, no matter if the proportional system is located in a public place. However, the requirement of the National Fire Protection Association to apply exemption law in paragraph 1 must not be applied to the DoD installation. On DoD installations, there's likely the possibility of the system to expand with up to 10 more customers. The exceptions do not change with the material or installation practices that are dedicated with the National Fire Protection Association 58. The except of the qualification installation practices installer qualification reporting regulation Title 49 CFR 192. Therefore, the risks of the system installed does not comply with the Title 49 CFR 192 regulation very difficult and not impossible to expand the scope of the Title 49 CFR 192. 1.4 Pipeline nomenclature gas pipeline described in the Title 49 CFR 192 following nomenclature. 141 gas. Each time of the term gas due to the UFC with the ownership of the term applies to the natural gas manufactured gas, liquid petroleum gas vapor phase in its vapor phase, and any of the other flammable gas. 142 gathering lines transport with the gas for the gas production facility. The transmission lines remain. Gathering lines are not under the authority or control of the Department of Defense installation. 143 transmission lines are typically owned and operated by the gas supplier and not operated by the DoD installation. 144 distribution lines transport gas from the transmission line, liquid petroleum gas storage container of each individual customer. Pipeline operates at a hoop stress of 20% or more over the specified minimum yield stress. Must also meet the requirements of the transmission line. 1441 main. Main is defined as a distribution line served with more than one surface line. Note with the Title 49 CFR 192 subpart G appears to apply with the transmission pipelines because it is entitled General Construction Requirement of Transmission Lines and Mains. However, the Title 49 CFR 192 scope of the mains requirement apply with the distribution pipeline. 1442 surface line. A surface line is a distributor line transport of gas to the main individual customer meter regular isolation valve upstream of the custom piping. Note with this pipe point of connection with the demaceration between the pipeline governed by the Title 49 CFR 192 and the fuel gas piping governed by the National Fire Protection Association 54. 1443 high pressure distribution system. Distribution system operated with the gas pressure of the main higher than the pressure provided by the customer. 144 lower pressure distribution system. Distribution system operated with the gas pressure main with a substantial same as the pressure provided to the customer. For the Title 49 CFR 192 195 with the official 3 with the official definition each of these terms. 145 master meter operator small natural gas distribution system, sometimes designed as a master meter system. The designation typically reserved to owners' apartment with a building, trailer parks over the type of the property. Meaning the Title 49 CFR 192 refer to the master MMO in the operator of the master meter system that does not provide with clearly defined criteria for determining who is and what is not an MMO or a master meter operator with a reporting regulation. The master meter operator is significantly less with a reporting regulation. Distribution pipeline operator, however, the requirement obtained with the retained complete knowledge of the system operated nearly equal to each other. The transmission natural gas system installed with the DoD installation connected with the transmission distribution lines owned with the operated natural gas purveyor through the metered and pressure regulated connection. Because of the method of the connection limited to reporting over the master meter operator with attempting with the engineer contractor's operator to claim natural gas distribution system to be a master meter system. No natural gas systems are installed with the DoD installation shall be considered the master meter system without express written approval from the authorized administrator of the applicable regulation. 146 Immediate Administration Agency Pipeline Hazard Material Safety Administration assigned with Administrator Title 49 CFR 192 task enforcing regulation presented therein. Transmission line operator, distributor line operators are required with the regulation to report significant information on the Pipeline Hazard Safety Administration with the reporting regulation different with a more detailed transmission line operator than the distribution line operator. But nonetheless, the distributor line operator is required to report the PHMSA with the report requiring creative with the need of the pipeline operator to obtain the retained complete knowledge of each pipeline segment component installed with the system of the operator is reasonable for details of the plan procedures and reports must be available with the PHMSA review of the distribution pipeline defined in Title 49 CFR 192 subparts L and P. A more comprehensive discussion reporting requirements can be found in the January 2017 revision of the Guidance Manual Operator Small Natural Gas System, Chapter 8, authored for the Department of Transportation, paragraphs 137. UFC briefly described the reporting requirements, emphasized the importance for the detail of the design, construction, submittal process necessary to support DoD installation complying with the reporting regulation Title 49 CFR 192. State agencies may also enforce pipeline safety regulation more stringent than the regulations presented in the Title 49 192. Local municipality gas purveyors, transmission line operators must also apply with a more stringent regulation. Distribution line operator must know the regulations that apply with the distribution pipeline that operations should transfer requirement to design engineers, installing contractors who perform the work on the system. It is necessary for the design record for any distribution pipeline projects such as construction, addition, rehabilitation, repair of the DoD installation, contact with the person department responsible for the operating pipeline to understand the requirements that apply. 147 plans and report. All operator gas pipelines require to maintain a number of plans for the safety operating of the pipeline. There are information relevant to the work performed on the gas distribution pipeline. Civil Department of Defense installation must provide with a reasonable operative of the design construction process in order to support ongoing plan reporting efforts required for the responsible operative of the Department of Public Works. A base civil engineer utilized privatization contractor gas supplier typically responsibly operative of the gas distribution located with the Department of Defense installation should provide information on the distribution pipeline as exists must reveal the complete information on all work performed. Plans required for the distribution pipeline operator are listed below, and to indicate the necessary thoroughness of the information must be made available. Requirement to develop these plans reporting on the information contained with the plans are defined in Title 49 CFR 192. Operator and maintenance plans, parts L and M, consist of 27 of the procedures covering all aspects of installation, operating, maintaining each pipe segment component. Procedures include but are not limited to the following: make construction documents available to the operating personnel, gathering data needed to report incident, corrosion control, continued surveillance, damage prevention, 192.613, 614, emergency plan, 192.615, public awareness plan, 192.616, leak survey, 192.723, qualify operator qualification plan, subpart M, distribution integrity management plan, subpart P, consists of 7 required elements, information necessary to develop. These required plans must be originated with the design construction of each segment of the pipeline. Therefore, the construction plan specification developed by the design record must include appropriate system design, testing parameters, requirements for the installation contractor submit with the information necessary, include location, materials, equipment, and installation procedure, personnel qualification, testing result of the Department of Defense, installation 2, to develop and maintain the required plans and procedures. 1.5. Organization of Title 49 CFR 192, Title 49 CFR 192, providing subpart that describes the specific area of the concern. Following subparts are non-retroactive supply pipelines ready for service after the March 12th of March 1971 were replaced, relocated, and changed after the 12th of November 1970. Subpart B, materials. Subpart C, pipe design. Subpart D, design piping components. Subpart E, welding steel pipeline. Subpart F, joining materials other than welding. Subpart G, general construction requirement of transmission lines. Subpart H, customer meter service regulated service lines. Subpart J, task requirements. Subpart N, qualification of pipeline personnel. The following subparts are retroactive, applied to all existing pipelines regardless for the date of the construction. Subpart A, general. Subpart I, requirements of corrosion control. Subpart K, uprating. Subpart L, operations. Subpart M, maintenance. Subpart O, gas transmission pipeline integrity management. Subpart B, distribution integrity management. 1.6, use of the ASME B31.8. Pipeline, the Department of Defense installation must comply with the requirement of Title 49 CFR 192. Comparable to the industrial standard of the ASME B31.8 gas distribution pipeline system. Although ASME B31.8 may appear to be accepting piping code compliant with natural gas pipeline construction allowed with material and components construction practice that do not comply with Title 49 CFR 192, 192.7 specifies you the ASME B31.8 is approved out of reference 192.112B and 192.619A. As industrial standards, ASME B31.8 provides additional detail not found in the Code of Federal Regulations. Therefore, the ASME 31.8 is a very good reference document recommended to help the reader better understand the material construction practice available to the natural gas industry. With Title 49 CFR 192 for the defining requirement document, the decision made from the information presented in the ASME B31.8 must be confirmed to comply with the requirement of Title 49 CFR 192. 1.7 glossary. Appendix B contains acronyms, abbreviations, and terms. 1.8 reference. Appendix C contains list of references used in this document. Publication date of the code standard but not included with the document unless otherwise specified. The most recent edition reference publication applies. Chapter 2, Distribution Pipeline Design.